Standing on the side of the massage recipient, begin a massage with resting position. Place your hands slowly, gently, and firmly onto the person's back. Ask the person to take a slow and deep breath. Remember, this is your first connection during the massage, which sets the tone for the rest of the session. While your hands are firmly planted on the back, rock the person from side to side. Tense areas will move less easily. Notice the movement of my client's body as I rock her from side to side. Ideally, you'll notice the person's body moving in a fishtail or snake-like motion. As you move the person's back to one side, her bottom and legs will move in the opposite direction. The more you perform this technique, the greater movement and relaxation the person will experience. Once you notice an increased amount of mobility in one area, begin to slide your hands down and up the back to release other areas of tension. Here are some variations to applying the rocking technique. Experiment with rocking to release tension and muscular holding patterns throughout the body. Now begin to move into stroking, a technique that is light and can be performed in any direction throughout the entire back. Using the spine as a point of reference, divide the back into two halves. Once you have stroked the whole back, move your hands to the side closest to you. Progress deeper in your massage with compression as a way to warm and relax the muscles. Here is a variation to the same sided compression just completed. Notice I am compressing the muscles of the opposite side and away from the spine. This is one way to include the whole back in your compression sequence. Now inform your massage recipient that you'll be undraping the back. Slightly tuck the sheet along the person's undergarment waistband. This will create a border for the sheet. Then bring the top of the sheet down, undraping the back. To secure to the drape, tuck at both sides. You can once again apply stroking to the undraped back. Move your hands throughout the whole area before focusing on the side of the back closest to you. Remember, superficial stroking can be done in any direction. Focusing on one side, progressively move deeper in your stroking technique by applying slightly more pressure. At this point, you will have not applied any massage lubricant, so avoid too much pressure as it can be uncomfortable. Once you're ready to engage the muscles more deeply, apply and warm a small amount of lubricant in your hands. Spread the massage lubricant throughout the back as you move in a gliding technique called effleurage. Here are some variations of effleurage you can perform. After a few passes of gliding and warming the muscles under your hands, you can move to the top of the back and shoulders. Warm and relax the shoulders with some kneading. With the back and shoulder areas warmed up for deeper techniques, begin palmar kneading using both hands to squeeze, lift, and roll the tissue. Move throughout the whole side, both downward and upward, kneading tension out of the muscles. Having warmed and kneaded the area, move into a more specific petrissage technique, such as finger pad kneading. Place your reinforced hand in a 45-degree angle and make circles with your finger pads moving from the low back to the shoulders. A variation to finger pad kneading is called circular friction. Instead of continuously moving from the low back toward the shoulders, find an area of restriction and focus your attention to one point at a time. Some call this petrissage technique park and move. For the greatest specificity and depth, you can perform either the finger pad kneading or circular friction with your thumbs. Bring your thumbs together, brace them against each other, and once again move in a circular direction along the back toward the shoulders. Once you have completed working specifically on one side of the back, you can perform ringing as a technique to transition to the other side. Once on the other side, repeat all the previous techniques starting with effleurage on this new side. Here are the techniques once again. To end the massage sequence on the back, you can apply percussive tapotement techniques such as hacking to the entire back. This will both invigorate and relax the muscles before you redrape and move to another area of the body. To redrape the back, untuck both sides and bring the sheet upward, covering the entire back.